Hi, I'm Salman from filingtaxes.ca, your go-to accountant for personal and corporate taxes. Today we are going to discuss about 8 best write-offs for small businesses in the Canadian tax law. So let's see how I can help you in claiming these write-offs and consequently reducing your taxable income and taxable liability. The list of write-offs is as follows. Number 1, vehicle expenses. Number 2, your home office expenses. Number 3, accounting and legal fees. Number 4, office rental. Number 5, advertising. Number 6, meals and entertainment. Number 7, capital assets. And finally, insurance. Now we will discuss each of them in detail. Number 1, vehicle expenses. What is vehicle expense? Expenses which are related to running the vehicle, like fuel and oil, insurance, parking fees, repair and maintenance, tool charges, vehicle registration fees, lease payments for your vehicle, and capital cost allowance or depreciation if you own your vehicle. The claimable vehicle expenses are determined as a percentage of vehicle use for business purpose in a year. For example, if you drove 7,000 kilometers in the year for business use and total 25,000 kilometers in the year, so you can write off 28% of your vehicle expense. Please note that you are required by the CRA to maintain an accurate log book in order to verify the amount your car is being used for personal and business use. If you own your vehicle, then you can claim depreciation of around 30% for your vehicle's cost each year. This is referred to as capital cost allowance. Number 2, home office expenses. The home office expense is the common write-off in Canada for small business. If your employer allows you to work from home and you have a home office, then you are eligible for deduction on home office expenses as below: utility expenses, water, internet charges, repair and maintenance, rent or property tax, home insurance. To claim home office expenses, you determined the size of your office space to the total size of your house. Number 3, accounting and legal fee. Other way to reduce your taxes is to deduct fee that you pay to attorneys, accountants, consultants, and other professionals as business expenses. Number 4, office rent. Rent expense is the cost incurred by a business to utilize a property or location for an office space, and it is tax deductible. Maintain a file for lease agreement and rent receipts, as these documents may be required in case CRA conduct an audit. Number 5, advertising. Depending on the advertising method used by your small business, advertising expenses can either be fully or partially written off. Online advertising is fully deductible, including your websites with domain name, registration, and web hosting fees. Television and radio advertising. This form of advertising may be fully deductible for Canadian stations. If you advertise with a non-Canadian broadcaster, then these expenses cannot be written off. Number 6, meals and entertainment. You can claim 50% of the expenses you spent on meal and entertainment. For example, if you go with your client for lunch, then 50% of the amount can be claimed for business income, assuming that you are able to provide a receipt. Number 7, capital assets. Capital asset is the main part of write-offs in small businesses in Canada. Capital cost is the total price paid for a property, which includes machinery, fixtures, furniture, computer, software, and many more. As these assets are not written off in single year, instead these capital assets are written off over a period of time. The depreciation rates for 2020 include furniture and fixtures at 20%, computer equipment at 55%, building at 4%, and vehicles at 30% per year. You can take maximum benefit to deduct this depreciation on purchased assets, as it ultimately helps you to reduce your taxable income and hence taxes payable. Number 8, insurance. What does insurance means? Insurance is a contract represented by a policy in which an individual or entity receive financial protection and get reimbursement against losses from an insurance company. There are different types of insurances that can be written off for small businesses. For example, life insurance. Number 2, general business liability insurance, business property insurance, business interruption insurance. So these are few examples of the insurances that you can write off. Overall, and in summary, the tax write-off reduce your taxes, so feel free to reach out to us to discuss how we can increase your write-off and save you taxes. If you like this video, then subscribe to our channel, and we will see you next time with great tax tips. Thank you.